Good evening. I'll take you through each topic in a clear, listener-friendly script, keeping the original details and translating them into English in 3 to 4 lines per topic. Topic 1. Geopolitical tensions, oil and consumer sentiment. Geopolitical tensions, most prominently Iran's actions, pushed oil higher and weakened consumer sentiment. Iran's supreme leader, Mojtaba Khamenei, as reported, ordered that weapons-grade enriched uranium not be exported abroad, raising proliferation concerns, while the Strait of Hormuz remains effectively constrained, and there are ongoing fears of supply disruption amid possible Iranian tolling control attempts and U.S. naval readiness. The IEA warned that inventories are shrinking ahead of summer travel and that oil could soon enter a red zone, and markets expect higher energy-driven inflation. U.S. consumer sentiment hit a fresh low, Michigan final May index 44.8, with one-year inflation expectations at 4.8% and 5-year at 3.9%. Negotiations between the U.S. and Iran show some engagement, but major gaps remain on nuclear material handling and Strait control, and some institutions warn full normalization of Middle East supply could be delayed to 2027. Note the provided articles did not include specific reporting on unrest in Cuba. Topic 2. Tech and AI momentum, SoftBank, Microsoft outages, and infrastructure trades. AI and tech momentum led the market. NVIDIA's strong results and rising AI demand helped spark a rally that lifted SoftBank, exposed to ARM and OpenAI, sharply, with SoftBank rising 2 days in a row following a prior plus 20% day, and ARM jumping roughly 15–16% over 2 days. SoftBank has reportedly invested over $30 billion in OpenAI and booked an accounting gain around $45 billion, fueling IPO expectations, though holding company discount risks remain. Microsoft faced AI-related infrastructure strains as GitHub saw a surge in vibe coding that exceeded capacity, causing multiple long outages, delayed Azure migrations, data center capacity issues, and leadership confusion. GitHub Copilot has ceded ground to rivals like Cursor and Anthropic's Claude Code, and changes to Copilot's pricing toward usage-based billing are prompting user churn. Investors are rotating into AI infrastructure and energy plays, data center builders, operators, power and cooling equipment makers, Equinix, Eaton, Train and others, and even some crypto mining energy firms. While data center projects face growing local opposition, polling such as Gallup shows high levels of resistance, and energy providers and LNG utility investments are attracting M&A attention as power demand for AI ramps. Legacy, quantum, and strategic tech themes like IBM's $1 billion Commerce Department support have also drawn option buying and revaluation flows. Topic 3. Economic pain, mortgage rates, housing market divergence, and consumer stress. Economic pain is front and center as Iran-related energy shocks lifted bond yields and pushed the 30-year fixed mortgage rate to about 6.51%, a 9-month high, increasing household cost burdens amid rising living expenses. Housing markets vary by region. Many areas remain seller favorable, for example, parts of New Jersey, Chicago, and some California markets, but rising inventory and new construction have shifted places like Texas, Florida, and Louisiana toward buyers. National unsold inventory is about 4.4 months, and the U.S. median home price remains near peak, April around $407,700. Higher rates immediately raise monthly payments. For a $450,000 home with 20% down, a 30-year rate move from 5.98% to 6.51% raises monthly principal and interest by roughly $124, about $1,488 annually, and can add tens of thousands over a loan's life. Mortgage applications and purchase demand are slowing, ARM share is rising, and consumer sentiment has fallen to record lows, Michigan index near 44. With one-year inflation expectations around 4.8% and 5-year at 3.9%, reducing prospects for near-term Fed easing. Topic 4. Financial market volatility, yields, oil, and central bank risks. Market.